Welcome back, dear students. So today we are going to see further part of our lesson, lines and angles, pairs of angles. So first of all we are going to see what are adjacent angles. So friends, for understanding adjacent angles we should understand that there are some conditions. For example, you can say that two angles which are placed in such a way that they have one common vertex and one common arm in between them. So you can call them adjacent angles. Like for example, you are having here, this is O and this is B. So you can say suppose this is a ray OB, and you are having one more arm here and one more arm here. So friend, this is because of this two angles are going to form here, and this is a ray OA, and you can say this is a ray OC. So if you notice this diagram, this figure, you can see that here two angles are forming and O is a common vertex here. Angle AOB is here and angle BOC is also forming here. So in this criteria, O is a common vertex of the angles AOB and BOC. And here you can see that OB, this ray is also common. This is a common arm, you can say, or a common ray here, and you can see here this is a common vertex. And these two angles are placed such that they have common vertex and a common side. And you can notice one thing, they don't have interiors. They're interiors with no points in common. So such angles you can call them adjacent angles. You can say adjacent, what does it mean? Next to. So means they are placed, and these are the pair. Pair means two. So you can say if two angles in the same plane have a common vertex, you can say have a common vertex and a common side, but have interiors. Interiors means inside part of that angles with no points in common. So you can call the angles are adjacent. Angles are adjacent. So friends, now you can see what are linear pair. What are linear pair angles? So let me draw one diagram here, and we can understand with the help of diagram. Again take an example of adjacent angle. Suppose this is a point O and this is a ray OA and this is a ray OB, and here I would like to draw one more ray, that is OC, you can say. So friends, you can see this is a one example of adjacent angles. As just now we have seen what are adjacent angle. Adjacent angles are such two angles which are placed in such a manner that they have one common vertex. So here they have one common vertex O, and they have one common arm here OC. So you can see this angle and this angle, this and this, they are adjacent angles. So when you want to speak about linear pair, so you observe that here in angle AOC, that is this angle AOC, and you can see one more angle BOC, this angle BOC. So if you see, these are what? Adjacent. These are adjacent angles. And in this adjacent angle, this OC is what? Its common arm. So this is common arm. Common arm means which is present in this angle also and this angle also. And you can see here these two are non-common arms, OA and OB. And if you see it carefully, they are opposite rays. Opposite rays means it is like this. One is going in this direction, so other is going in this direction. So you can say here OA and OB are opposite rays. They are opposite rays. So when you are having such condition, you can say that these two angles are linear pairs. So such a pair of adjacent angle is what called linear pair. Such a pair of adjacent angles where opposite rays are available. So adjacent angles, you can say them linear pair. So friends, here OA and OB are their opposite rays, and this complete AOB line is a straight line, and hence you can say, friends, angle AOB, this is a complete straight line, and this angle OAB is what? 180 degree. Why 180 degree? Because this is a straight angle. This is a straight angle, you can say. So this is the reason this AOB is a straight angle. So friends, what is AOB is composed of? AOB is composed of angle AOC, this angle, plus angle BOC. BOC. So instead of writing AOB, I am writing angle AOC plus angle BOC, which is going to be 180 degree. So for this reason, you can state that, thus, final statement, you can say, the sum of linear pair, the sum of linear pair of angles is always 180 degree. This is a final conclusion which we have to use, and this is a very, very important part. The sum of linear pair of angles is always 180 degree. This property we have to keep in mind. As we have stated here, these are two opposite rays, and you can see, if observe carefully, AOB is complete straight line, and here forming a straight angle. So this is a straight angle AOB, which is 180 degree. Instead of writing AOB, I can write it is made up of AOC plus BOC, which is equal to 180 degree. So these two linear pair sum gives 180 degree. So friends, if you see this diagram, here are the three angles. You can see angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, and these all are adjacent to each other. So if you notice them, the sum of the adjacent angles, on one side of line is 180 degree. So this is a 180 degree, 1 plus 2 plus 3 angle. So you can say here angle this ABD, angle ABD plus angle this DBE plus this angle EBC, you are going to get is equal to 180 degree. And reason you can write it is a straight angle. So this angle is adjacent to this angle. This angle is adjacent to this angle because it is having one common arm in between them, which is BD, and this B is a common vertex in between them. And if you observe these two angles, so here you are having this BE is a one common arm. BE is one common arm, and this B is a common vertex. So these all are adjacent angles, and their sum is going to get a 180 degree. So now friends, we want to see about vertically opposite angles. So consider here, when two lines are intersecting each other, this is one line and this is another line, and these two lines are intersecting each other like this. So when they intersect each other, they make up four different angles. You can see here it is a 1, it is a 2, it is a 3, and it is a 4. Four different angles are forming. So we want to see about these four angles, and they are in a pair, you can say. So when two lines intersect at a point, four angles form. Here angle 1 is opposite to angle 3, angle 4 is opposite to angle 2. So this pair of angles are here when two lines intersect each other. You can see four angles are formed. And they are pairs. You can say pair. So here angle 1 is opposite to angle 3. This is a one pair forming vertically opposite angle. And angle 2 is opposite to angle 4. This is another pair. So if you notice it carefully, you can see these are the vertical angles, pair of such angles 1, 3 and 2, 4. These are called vertically opposite angle. You can call them vertically opposite angles. And friends, one more thing, if you see it very carefully, like this situation, if you see here, so here if you observe the above part, then this angle 1 and angle 4, they are forming one more kind, that is adjacent angles and linear pair. So these are forming linear pair also. So you can say angle 1 plus angle 4 is going to be get a 180 degree. In the same way, if you observe this part 3 and 4, so you can say they are also linear pair. And if you see here, if 2 and 1, this side if you see, then they are also forming. In the same way 3 and 4 also forming. So they are linear pair also. So friends, I want to say here, if two lines intersect, then whatever the vertical angles, vertically opposite angles are forming, their measures are equal. If you want to see how they are equal, like what I am saying, angle, measure of angle 1 is equal to measure of angle of 3 and measure of angle of 2 is equal to 4. Means if 1 is a 60 degree, then 3 is also 60 degree, because they are vertically opposite. If this 4 is 80 degree, then this 2 is also going to be 80 degree, because they are vertically opposite angles. So you can say this. So if you want to see their proof, we'll consider one more example here. Consider here two lines intersecting each other. Say this is the angle A, this is the angle B, and this is the angle C, and this is the angle D. So we can say here, we want to prove angle A is equal to angle C and B is equal to angle D. So friends, I can write angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. This, why I am saying this angle A and B 180 degree, because they are linear pair. Linear pair are such an adjacent angle which are having two opposite rays and one common arm and common vertex, means they are adjacent angles. So you can say here A plus B is what? 180 degree. In the same way you can say A plus D also 180 degree. This A plus D. If you observe here upside angle, they are also what? Linear pair. So we can say it is also linear pair. Give it equation number 1 and to it equation number 2. Now if you see, what you can see from here, left hand side angle A plus angle B is equal to angle A plus angle D. If you observe this left hand side, so we conclude that angle B is also equal to angle D. This part will cut with this part. So we come to know about angle B is equal to angle D. Similarly, you can say that angle A is equal to angle C, which is nothing but these are the vertically opposite angle. Measure of angle A means A's measurement, whatever will be their degree, it will be same as of C. If you know of a B, it is same as of a D. So friends, you can say that when two lines intersect each other, four angles are formed and their vertically opposite angles are equal. 4 is equal to 2, 1 is equal to 3. So now next we are having a pair of angles, supplementary angles and complementary angles. So friends, you know that if the sum of two angles, we are saying about pair. So if the sum of pair of two angles is 180 degree, then you can call them as a supplementary angles. And if the sum of two angles is 90 degree, then you can call them as a complementary angles. So for example, you are having here supplementary angles are like this. These are the supplementary angles. And you can say complementary angles are exact 90 degree. Their both measurement, you can see it is going to be like this, 90 degree. So here for example, you can say here if one angle is 150 degree, so its supplement will be what? In order to get 180, so we'll get a 30. So 150 and 30 degree. These two angles are going to be supplementary angles, because if you add them, you will get 180. Because 150 plus 30 degree, you will get a 180 degree. So in this case, it is what? Supplementary angles. So here angles with measure 40 degree and 50 degree. 40 degree one angle and 50 degree another angle. So if you add 40 degree plus 50, you will get a 90 degree. So then these two angles are going to call complementary angles. Friends, complementary and the supplementary angle may be adjacent or may not be adjacent. For example, here you are seeing these are the adjacent supplementary angles. But if suppose I am drawing two angles such that this is a one angle and this is another angle, they are not adjacent. Adjacent nahi hai wo. They don't have a common arm. So these are also supplementary if their measure is 180 degree. So in some cases they may be adjacent or they may not be adjacent. So angles whose sum of measure gives 180 degree, you can say they are supplementary. And two angles whose sum of measure gives 90 degree, you call them complementary angles. So friends, now see if angles are forming at a point. For example, you consider this. This is a OA ray. And you are having one angle here. This is a ray OB, and one more adjacent angle you are having here. This is a ray OC, and you are having one more adjacent angle at this point. You can say this is what? OD. So you can see here this is a one angle, this is another angle, and one more angle is forming, and here one more angle is forming. So all these angles are forming at a one common point. This is a point O. So you can say the sum of all the angles at a point, and each being adjacent, and you can say each being adjacent to one another, to the next, they are all angles at one point, and their sum is what? 360 degree. 360 degree means we'll get a complete angle, or 360 degree you can say 4 right angles. You can say 4 right angles. That means 4 into 90. You will get again 360 degree. If you want to say 360, you can say 360. Otherwise, you can say 4 right angles. So when angle is forming at a one complete point O, and they all are adjacent to each other, so they all come at a same point and round point at O. So you can say that they are forming one complete 360 degree angle.